Alright, so we are out here in Iowa, day 2. Brushy Creek in Iowa. We're got a lot of little dinkers yesterday, so we're gonna have a day to play with before we meet up with someone tomorrow y'all may have heard of. So today we're gonna spend a lot of time just trying to get my first muskie and kick some ass. James's weather report, brought to you by all these trees in the water that might sink our boat. Thankfully we got a good trolling motor. Brought to you by Motor Guide. Go check them out, they got good stuff. But the weather today is supposed to be high 70, very light breeze, barely any cloud cover today, so it should be a nice day on the water after yesterday's little breezy affair. You finally go shoeless again. It was weird wearing shoes in the boat, so yeah, nothing too crazy today. Just gonna go out, try to knock out a muskie, and we'll go from there.
Brushy Creek. So to add to the motivation for James to catch his first muskie, told him if he catches one today, I'll get a Mohawk to join him with the wild hair gang. You feeling good about it?
We'll see.
He's gonna be sticking with that Phantom today. I'm gonna throw the smaller Phantom around. Let's fish. We're gonna be fishing this flat. It goes out to a point with a bunch of flooded timber on it. I'm not a very experienced muskie angler by any means, but this looks like a pretty good spot. It's just kind of similar to what we were fishing in Illinois. Something else you can try is working it just a little bit slower if you want. Just switch it up, see till we get something to follow or till we see one. Oh, there is some grass here. See it in front of the boat starting to come in? Oh, we're in the weeds, boy. That's what we want. This actually looks really money with these weeds, dude. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, cast in front of it. And let him bite. Okay, turned off. We know where he is, though.
Oh, I wish I saw that a little farther away.
Okay, so that definitely goes up in the grass in 4 feet of water.
I was just saying, oh, it's looking nice and green.
I know.
Alright, I'm a little bit more awake.
What's up?
Now I'm curious to just look around.
Alright, so we spotted the first muskie of the day. We were just drifting down this really shallow grass flat. Actually, it was like the first spot we found with decent grass that's probably 2 feet, 3 feet beneath the surface, and then a lot of isolated patches. But James spotted this muskie, so I told him just to cast to it. I thought it might trigger the fish to eat. I don't know, we probably should have, he made a good point. We probably should have just drifted past it, then made a few casts, but we know where she's at. So we're gonna go fish this other little open pocket, chill here for a little bit, keep our eyes out for more muskies, and then go back and try to move that one or get her to eat. I think James is gonna get one today. Feeling good about it. We've also talked to 2 different people, and they've seen, each of them have seen muskie today, so we'll see. Try to get us out in front of what looks to be like a clear patch out there to the right. If we can sit in that, just kind of cast around a little bit, try that, and then we can go back to where that fish was and try to move her, see if she'll react to something.
Oh, oh, fall.
Keep going, go faster.
Oh.
Hang on. Keep it going. Okay.
Oh.
James, first follow. Dude, you cannot. Don't be upset. You didn't do anything wrong. Did you see how lazy that fish was? Okay, tell me what's going on right now.
Not a whole lot. My allergies are kicking my butt, but we had one swipe, I guess we'll call it.
Yep.
He didn't hook it, but of course this wind keeps moving us, so we're kind of disoriented, so I'm pretty sure it swiped at us behind the boat. Even though we were over there, so.
You feeling juiced up?
Well, I was, and then it kind of, I haven't seen any, and I was really hoping that thing would like come back for it the next cast. I think we've seen 3.
Yeah, And then you had the one
or
string.
3 spottings. They could have been, some of them could have been the same fish. But
Yeah. It's pretty good for only being out for like 2 hours.
yeah. Now that this boat's working, I want to say maybe like work down this to that point. And because we'll let them chill out. We've been throwing that here for like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And
we'll just go back up and make another pass.
yeah, like hit this point, maybe see, because it looks like there's probably, I mean, it's really similar everywhere around here. So I don't think we should just stick necessarily, even though we saw them here. I'm sure there's more up here. And if they saw someone over by the bridge, I'm curious, because that, I mean, it looks a little bit nicer over there than the other bridge.
Can we get your first muskie?
We'll try.
Come on, I need some energy.
I'm trying. But
channel your inner muskie.
My throat's killing me right now, so it's just allergies, dude. It's pollens. Nah, I'm just gonna, like, next bass I see, I'm just gonna net it.
Do it. Oh, keep going. That's a giant, dude. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going. Dude, that's a bigger fish. Go, yep, perfect, perfect, perfect. That was a, James, that was a bigger fish. You see how good he was? Yeah, there you go. Pause it. And fast again. That fish was big, man. Wow. Just came right off of this weed line too. Right out in the middle. Alright, so second follow. That was a good sized fish. She was fat. Turn us up into the wind a little bit. They like that big one, man. Digging it. Got one. Damn, I spooked her. Had one following it in. First follow of the day on the little glide. Terrible figure 8. There are fish here, boys. Got him, come on. Oh no! He circled back in, cast up in there. He might go after the bigger one, or he might eat the bigger one. This is another, it wasn't a big fish, but he was right on the tail of that glider. I started speeding it up. He chased up in after it, but did not eat. Fish. Oh my god, it's a bass, dude. Heyo.
That's a good looking bass.
That is not bad. I got excited as hell. Man, I think I stunned him. Sorry. It's not too unusual. It's not a huge bait or anything. Got me excited. That's a pretty fish, man. Oh no, I just had one. James, up in there, he just ate it. Ate it. I didn't hook him. He ate it from the top. Like I saw him come down on top of it. That looked like a good fish. Perfect. That's the exact cast I made. Right at the start of the major, he came and ate it, dude. That's crazy. Let me make one more cast. Good.
So how did we do?
It was a good day, actually. We saw a bunch of fish. We had well, not quite a few, but we had a couple different opportunities to catch.
We had what, 2 bites?
We both had
or two swipes.
Strikes, yeah.
Strikes, that sounds better.
But that's just musky fishing. I mean, it was actually a good day, in my opinion. I mean, we were out on a lake we'd never been to. We found
probably
fish.
Saw 6.
You probably saw 6 fish.
Not including those 2 that
yeah.
were together. So.
I think it was pretty good. And I don't need a Mohawk, so that's good. Actually, I'd rather be getting a Mohawk right now. It was close. You had that one eat, and that was it.
Almost, yeah. I think it was like one of those, like we were talking the other day, like how sometimes they'll head swipe and they'll get the
leader.
The leader, because it was like I yanked it, but there is nothing else there.
Right.
So
yeah, it was still good. I mean, not a bad day. I'm just happy we were able to get out and find fish. That was the biggest thing for me. But this is a really cool lake. Ton of standing timber, a lot of grass.
Caught a bass.
And caught a bass.
Just for fun.
Still not skunked.
All right. On to Nebraska.
Nebraska.